Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ben. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. Today I'm gonna be following up on a video that I made a few months ago, one of my earlier videos. It's a music reaction to one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite rock stars of all time, Mr. Bryan Adams. I made a video about Bryan's new single at the time from his forthcoming album, the title track, So Happy It Hurts. A few months later, now we're still waiting for the album to drop. I just want to talk about the music he's released so far. He's released 3 singles so far: So Happy It Hurts, On the Road, and Kick Ass. Now, I'm not going to be reacting to those. I'm just going to be talking about the songs itself and what I expect from the new album. So let's do that. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, he's released 3 singles so far. I've already done So Happy It Hurts. My general thoughts on that song was, it was pretty good. I like the direction that Bryan was headed with this song. It's definitely on the rock side, even though it's very soft and it has a pop beat to it, but I really like that he's going back to rock. One of the things that I mentioned on my reaction to So Happy It Hurts was I was not really impressed with Bryan's previous album, Shine a Light. It was okay, it was just a pop record. But the truth of the matter is, me as a Bryan Adams fan, I've been really missing a lot of the rock. If you ask me personally, I think his last great rock album was in the 2000s. It was from the album Room Service from 2004. I know what you guys may think. It's like, wait a minute, dude, Get Up was released in 2015 and that was a rock album. Well, sure, yeah, Get Up was released in 2015 and I guess it was billed as this return to form, return to rock for Bryan, and him working with the super duper excellent producer Jeff Lynne was certainly a highlight at the time. Looking back in retrospect, that album was not exactly the most rock he could have gone. And if I'm not mistaken, that album just had like 9 new songs and the rest of them were like acoustic versions of the very same songs on the album. Yes, I do agree that he had some rock tunes on it. One of my favorite songs from that album was You Belong to Me. And I remember he teased it on social media and it was just this little riff, you know, and that excited the crap out of me. I'm like, yeah, he's got this, you know, rockabilly quality about it. I'm like, yeah, at least he's doing rock again. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make was 2015's Get Up was pretty good. It was okay, but the fact that he had only 9 songs and the rest were acoustic tracks, it didn't really, you know, live up to the expectation that I had. And yeah, he's got like songs such as, you know, Go Down Rockin', That's Rock and Roll. You know, I think he was trying too hard to make it, hey guys, this is the rock album you guys have been waiting for, which sadly it was not. So when we're back here talking about the forthcoming album, So Happy It Hurts, I really think this is the one that's gonna be closest to his rock sounds of the 80s, 90s. I'm really hoping that this new album will bring us that. So, without further ado, let's just listen to some of the tracks that he's released so far, 3 songs, and let's see what I think of them. Let's go. Alright, So Happy It Hurts. I still think the same way that I did when I recorded that reaction video. It's still a good song. It's a pretty good choice for a single, I guess, first single. But I'm still hoping that, you know, the next couple of singles are gonna be a little bit more edgy. We're gonna be listening to a song called On the Road, Bryan's second single from the forthcoming album, So Happy It Hurts. Alright, let's listen to On the Road. Now mind you, I have listened to this song, so that's why I'm not really reacting to it. I just want to hear it. I have some thoughts, but I've heard like once or twice in passing. I haven't really listened to it. From the intro alone, I already love it. Well, I'm not talking about the whole song, but just the intro, I love it. I love that whole, it's a little bit dark, it's a little bit rough, that whole, I like it. Okay, so so far it's good. I like the whole. I like the chord progression. I like where he went to the chorus there. Even though the chorus is very simple, but it's all right. It's not bad. Let's continue listening, and I want to see if he has a guitar solo. Because last time when I was reacting to the first single, I was like I was quite disappointed that it didn't have a signature Adams style guitar solo. I'm hoping that he has a really good one here because I think it's perfect for it because he's got that bluesy tone. On the road, on the road, wow. Again, I'm a little bit disappointed that he doesn't incorporate any. He could have really put in some really cool guitar licks and guitar solos in this very short song, but he opted not to, and we had a little bit of a taste in the climax of the song, but nothing really remarkable. I'm surprised how very short this song is. Okay, my thoughts on the road. It's a little bit darker, it's a little bit heavier than the first single. I understand that he didn't choose it to be the first one, and I like the riff, I like the I like that. The chorus is where I have a little bit of a problem because, you know, it's very simple. When I'm trying to review a Bryan Adams song, I try my best to, you know, I have my expectations a little bit lowered when it comes to the lyrics because Bryan he sometimes when he writes lyrics, he goes for the most obvious things. Maybe that's part of his charm. And you can tell that the lyrics on this song is very simple and, you know, stuff like, hold on. All right, so I'm just gonna pull up the lyrics here. On the road, I'm ready to explode. I feel a heavy load. On the road. You know, stuff like through the wind and the rain, through a wild hurricane. Yeah, you know, it's not the best. It's not the most imaginative, or he doesn't go to the mysterious side of the lyrics. There's nothing really to interpret here because everything is as is on the surface. Don't want to be Batman, the President, or Tarzan. Chairman or the milkman, a stranger or the mailman, I'm just me. Fair enough, Bryan, fair enough. Because life is long and it takes its toll. So turn the lights down low and let the good times roll. Was this song intended to be like for a Jeep commercial or something? Because it does have that quality of, you know, it sounds like a car commercial if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the lyrics, but music-wise, I dig it. Certainly better than most that was on Shine a Light, so I like it. Even though it's not the best, but at least he's doing some bluesy stuff. He's got some cool chords, he's got some cool drums, he's got some cool riffs, and even though it's short, it's okay. But if I'm completely honest with you guys, I think that it does have a very filler quality about it. You know, it's one of those songs that it's on an album, it's just there, nothing special, and that was it. I was kind of surprised that he chose this as a second single, actually. Alright, let's move forward to the third single, Kick Ass. Oh, so there are two versions. There's the edit version and there's one that's 5 minutes long. Nice. You know, one of the things I love about Bryan that I do miss, Bryan used to have these songs that would last forever, you know, especially songs on Waking Up the Neighbors. He would have songs that's like almost 6 minutes long. I just used to love that about him because those songs were really cool, and it's nice to see him doing this again. All right, so we have an intro here from what I assume is John Cleese.
God created the heavens and the earth.
All right, so far I think this is a very clever idea to put this whole intro by John Cleese. It's a little long if you ask me. If I had to if I had to sit through that every time I wanted to hear this song, I would just probably, you know, fast forward it.
Let the beat get down.
Okay, that was awesome. Ooh, I like that. What I've heard so far, this song is definitely the best of the bunch for me. I think this is classic Bryan right here. It's reckless meets waking up the neighbors. I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, from the moment he said "Let there be guitar" and then that was just, yeah, finally some rock. That was some cool. Come on, because when I think of Bryan Adams, I think of guitarists. I think of I think of I think of really, really cool guitarists, and we've been missing. I certainly have been missing that on his records for ages. Now that he's doing this again, I'm like, yes, finally some kick-ass Bryan Adams riffs. Yeah, the song itself, the chorus especially, it's just so high energy that I love it. The song "On the Road" that I mentioned earlier, I think it's gonna be 10 times better when he does it live, because there's something about a studio version, and I don't know who plays in this version, but I think when Bryan goes up on stage and plays it live, even though the song is mediocre, when Bryan plays it live with his band, it's gonna be magic, pure magic. I believe that. So I'm looking forward to hearing "On the Road" live. And "Kick-Ass" is just I like it. I love the lyrics, the chorus too. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that's interesting because I like that. I assume he's gonna go into a guitar solo here, but I like the fact that he plays the riff, the same riff from the intro. Something like that. I'm not the best guitar player, and he plays that same riff, but it's on a minor chord. I like that. That was really clever. All right, let's see. Finally! Kick-ass rockin' band! Rockin' music! Woo! Alright! Okay, guys, this song was great. Like I mentioned earlier, this song definitely reminded me of his "Waking Up the Neighbors," "Reckless Days." This is perfect. Look, I'm not saying that I want Bryan to be exactly like he was, in the 80s or 90s, because that's just impossible. Times have changed. He's changed. I'm just saying that it's nice to see him back in that same state of mind where he's doing all these rock anthems, and this song proves that he can still rock. I'm very, very excited. I think this song is definitely the best from the bunch. I can't wait for the 4th single, "Never Gonna Rain." I think it's a ballad. I hope not. Anyway, I'm gonna react to it. Probably I'm gonna save it. So "Kick-Ass" really, really lives up to the title, and again, I cannot imagine how terrific it will be when it's performed live. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much better. It's really one of those songs that was made to be sung in an arena, and imagine the crowds and the guitars and the bass. Woo, it's gonna be fantastic. All right, guys, so that was my thoughts on the songs that Bryan had released so far. Basically, I'm just very, very excited for the new album. So happy it hurts. By the songs that we've heard so far, I think Bryan is definitely headed into the right direction. He's always going to be that guy from "Everything I Do It For You," that love song that spent, months and months in the charts. But, he's also the rock guy. Do not forget the rock guy. And I want to see more of the rock guy instead of the ballad side. Although I'm sure he's got, a few ballads. Hopefully some good ones in store for the next album, and I'm also looking forward to that one. So guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Are you guys excited for Bryan's album? Do you guys still listen to Bryan? Do you guys still have faith that Brian will come up with something really great for this next album? Or are you guys one of those, anything Brian comes out, I'll buy? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like what I'm doing, click that like button and subscribe to my channel. I am Ben from Indonesia, and I'll see you next time. You know, if you can't play a lick, yeah, I think he's talking about me.